So we have about half and half, or maybe actually a little bit more. Okay. So what is important about diversity in terms of public policy?
Public policy affects everybody different.
Okay.
It's Caucasian or not.
It does, but it even is more important because we have the white male has been the dominant force in essentially creating public policy for I don't know how many years, probably since the Constitution was adopted, okay? 240 years. Is that the best way we can think of creating public policy? Why not?
Because it doesn't serve just the white male population.
Okay, so I'm a white male. Do I know what a woman feels about her body and the rights that she should have over how she decides to, what she does with that?
No,
Why not?
because we're different
Okay,
species, person, people,
Right.
right? Gender.
I would never have that experience as a male. I don't know how women feel about that. I don't know what women go through. I don't know how to conceptualize that. So would we find that problematic? Right. It's something that's going on now. It's very current in what's going on in the courts about states' rights versus women's rights, about people are making decisions for women that have no concept of what they're going through. So if we only have a viewpoint that we are white males, and we are actually in the minority at this point, do we have a democratic society? No, we don't. I think the largest or soon to be largest minority or group is going to be Hispanics. Okay? So do Hispanics have different issues than white males? Okay. And why is that the case, that they have different issues? We're all living in the same place.
Well, different cultural ways.
Okay. But what about economics?
Economics and like the whole immigration thing that's going on right now.
Okay.
I'm not saying all Hispanics.
No,
are doing
I mean,
this,
there are
yeah.
lots of Hispanics who have a lot more money than I do, but I still get to make more decisions than they do. Is that equitable? No, it's really not. I don't understand what they are going through, so I can't necessarily make decisions for them unless I actually sit down with them and have a discussion. So part of the problem with the way public policy has worked, and this will go back to Gloria's thought about, homelessness is getting worse and all this other stuff, and it is, but over time, there's a power struggle between different groups as to who's going to have say and who doesn't. So, I'm not trying to pick on you, Lily, trust me. I just bring you because you work at
Grant does too.
okay, you got the people who work at public institutions. Do you all have equal rights there in terms of what you can say and how you say it and the decisions that are made?
No.
Okay, and why is that the case?
There's a hierarchy.
Okay, so there's a hierarchy, okay. And how does the hierarchy present itself to you guys?
Your rank in organization.
Okay. So would you ever, so I'm assuming there's, I don't know how it works, is that there's probably a director? Is the director at the top?
Well, at the county, there's the director of the agency, but then there's like the county manager.
Right, okay. And then there's people
A bunch
under,
of people
right,
under.
okay.
Board of Supervisors, county
Right,
manager.
right. So if you had a problem, would you ever go to the Board of Supervisors?
I would go to my direct supervisor.
Okay. Whereas if I'm in a corporate environment and I happen to run into the CEO of the company, I might have a conversation with that person about it. And so I have a different type of access. So the problem with public policy here is we may not be listening to all of the voices that we need to listen to, or providing weight based upon who has the greater need because of their population is larger. So what I'm trying to say is that just because I'm a white male doesn't mean that I should gain all the benefit, because I'm actually now in the minority. There's more women in the United States than there are men. So why are there not more women in positions of power and giving their input as to how things should be and how public policy should be made? Anybody can answer that question as to why? I mean, have the women in here felt unempowered or not empowered by other males in their workplace? No?
It's an exception if it happens.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I find that to be a good thing. But in a lot of, we're also in California, so there's, stricter laws. But in lots of parts of the country, that's not the case. So I don't know if, where is it? Does everybody know about what gerrymandering